Can I submit my visa application in South Africa? In most cases, visa applications for South Africa need to be submitted outside the country, typically at a South African embassy or consulate in your home country or country of residence. However, there are exceptions where certain visa types or visa extensions can be applied for within South Africa under specific conditions. 1. Submitting a new visa application if you are already in South Africa on a visitor's visa or a short-term visa. You cannot submit a new visa application from within the country. You must return to your country of origin or residence to apply for a new long-term visa, except in specific cases as outlined below. 2. Extensions or changes to existing visas. In some instances, you can apply for an extension or change of conditions of certain visas from within South Africa. This typically applies to those who already hold a valid visa and meet the necessary requirements. Here are the common scenarios where this is possible. A. Visitor visa extension. If you are in South Africa on a visitor visa, you can apply for an extension of your stay for up to 90 days, provided you apply 30 days before your current visa expires. Applications for extensions can be submitted to the Department of Home Affairs or through VFS Global in South Africa. B. Temporary residence visa. If you hold a valid temporary residence visa, such as a study visa, work visa, or business visa, you can apply for an extension or change of conditions before your current visa expires, without leaving South Africa. You can apply for changes such as switching from a study visa to a work visa, but this must be done before the current visa expires. Applications for such changes or extensions are processed by VFS Global on behalf of the Department of Home Affairs. C. Spousal or relative visa. If you are in South Africa on a valid visa and are married to or in a permanent relationship with a South African citizen or permanent resident, you can apply for a spousal visa from within the country. Similarly, if you are a close relative of a South African citizen or permanent resident, you may apply for a relative's visa. 3. Exceptional cases for in-country applications. There are exceptions to the rule that visa applications must be made from abroad. These are considered on a case-by-case basis and may include situations where you are married to a South African citizen or permanent resident. You have dependent children who are South African citizens or permanent residents. Exceptional circumstances, such as a medical emergency or unforeseen events, that prevent you from leaving South Africa to apply for a new visa. In such cases, you may be allowed to apply for a visa without leaving South Africa, but you will need to provide strong justification and supporting documentation. 4. Visa overstay or illegal stay. If you have overstayed your visa, you cannot apply for a new visa within South Africa. Overstaying typically results in penalties, and you may be declared undesirable and banned from re-entering South Africa for a specific period. In such cases, you must appeal the overstay or leave the country and reapply from abroad. 5. Application process. If you qualify for submitting a visa extension or a change of visa conditions within South Africa, here's how to proceed. Submit through VFS Global. VFS Global is the designated service provider that handles visa applications on behalf of the Department of Home Affairs. You can book an appointment and submit your application via the VFS Global website. Required documents. Make sure to have all necessary supporting documents for your visa application or extension, such as your passport, current visa, proof of sufficient funds, medical insurance, police clearance, and any other document specific to your visa type. Timing. Apply at least 30 days before your current visa expires to avoid penalties or overstaying. Important notes. Timing is crucial. Always apply for any extension or visa change well before your current visa expires. Check eligibility before attempting to submit a new visa application from within South Africa. In most cases, a new long-term visa will require you to apply from outside the country. If in doubt, Consult the Department of Home Affairs or an immigration expert to ensure you meet all the necessary criteria for submitting a visa application in South Africa.